The Phenom versus the Phenomenal. Perhaps a match where two different legacies collide. One who has been a living legend inside of a WWE ring with an era of a pure haunt. Whereas the other who made his name outside of the WWE ring and had many accomplishments up his sleeve before stepping into WWE. Their history and accomplishments in the wrestling world depict why they're the most respected wrestlers today. While The Undertaker solidified his career in WWE, AJ Styles became the most adored wrestler in TNA, NJPW, and eventually WWE. Their paths haven't crossed until now, but it will be the biggest showdown to witness if it happens to be at WrestleMania 35. In an interview with Noel Foley when asked about if he'd ever face The Undertaker in a dream match, AJ replied, "Will it ever happen? I don't know. But yes, that would be a dream match for me as well." AJ Styles versus The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all is what we deserve to witness. We, as wrestling fans, are grateful to live in The Undertaker's era. Still, at the age of 53, The Undertaker shows up in WWE without breaking his character and sacrifices his body for the sake of our entertainment. It is about the time when The Undertaker transfigures more into his personal life and what Reverend the Last Goodbye would be if it is versus the Phenomenal One. Number 1. The Undertaker's heartwarming final goodbye. All of us still somewhere deep down our hearts want to see more of The Undertaker, no doubts. But to be honest, there's nothing that The Undertaker has to prove. His gimmick might feel completely unreal as of now, but his fans still believe in him to some extent. Who'd have imagined that a wrestler with the gimmick of a Western mortician debuted in 1990 would wrestle for almost more than 28 years? It is about the time when The Undertaker should conclude risking his health and spend most of his time with his close ones and his family. Maybe WrestleMania 30 was the perfect farewell to The Undertaker when Brock Lesnar ended the historic streak. Or maybe WrestleMania 34 when he passed the torch to Roman Reigns, where WWE made his retirement look real. Professional wrestling is something you cannot do your entire life, as all good things must come to an end. More than anybody else in the current roster, it is only AJ Styles who can give both the fans and The Undertaker himself the most memorable final match to remember. From all of us here in the wrestling community, we'd like to express our wholehearted gratitude to Mark Calloway for providing us with memories that will cherish us our entire lives. The good times will fade, but the memories will last forever. Number 2. It will solidify AJ Styles' career to a whole new prospect. AJ Styles is a workhorse who has dedicated years in professional wrestling in different stages throughout the world on grandest occasions. He's been the breakout star ever since he stepped into the WWE in 2016 Royal Rumble, with him blowing the roof off. He has won multiple championships in NJPW, TNA, ROW, and also the WWE, with him devoted to bringing his A-game every time he steps foot inside the wrestling ropes. He has the most beautiful ability to bring out the best in his opponents and is a safe worker who realizes the art of professional wrestling. Ever since the brand division in 2016, he has carried SmackDown Live to the most must-see show of WWE, whereas it is the dead man who made SmackDown relevant from 2002 to 2009. For any wrestler, facing The Undertaker is a benchmark which they wish they add onto their life accomplishments. It is a dream to face The Undertaker as a matter of respectability. This match could be the greatest match in AJ Styles' career, which will be a remarkable achievement added to his legacy. It will shift the limelight of being called the best wrestler of all generations. The Undertaker's career would end on a high note, whereas it will give a moment to cherish to AJ Styles in the remaining years of his wrestling. Number 3. It would unite all fans of the wrestling community to witness a historical clash. Anyone, whether it be the casual fans who watch WWE on an occasional basis and don't care about the bookings anymore, or the hardcore fans who eat, sleep, and breathe WWE, they'll tune in to witness The Undertaker for the very last time in a ring. The fans of the Attitude Era of the 90s, when The Undertaker started his journey, wouldn't want to miss the last time The Undertaker fights in the WWE ring. They realize how The Undertaker was in the prime of his career during that time, with his scary gimmick to his American Badass gimmick. The Golden Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, the PG era or the modern era, fans who are somewhat tired of looking at WWE creatives booking as of now will recollect the memories of the past and will reunite together in the spirit of watching the dead man for the final time. Even on a business aspect, it is the best time for WWE to recollect their fans as they're quite struggling with their declining viewership. If booked well and advertised months before WrestleMania, WWE can gain its fans' viewership back, considering how AJ Styles also has the caliber to produce high-quality matches. Considering how they've overbooked The Undertaker after a perfect farewell against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 33, family and personal time is much more important for anyone who has given years of his dedication. It is about time he starts his new life as Mark Calloway. Number 4. Both AJ Styles and The Undertaker headline WrestleMania in a main event clash. A final gong which will send shivers down our spines as we would acknowledge the entire legacy of the dead man, we'll cherish with the memories forever. A moment which will remain unforgettable in the years to come. The storytelling of this match could depict pure emotion and nostalgia as per The Undertaker's perspective. AJ Styles has got what it takes to produce a main event-worthy match because of his aerial maneuvers and natural offensive style. He had matches in the past with John Cena, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose that were some classics and main event-worthy. He knows the techniques required to counterattack and perfect every move in his arsenal. In Survivor Series 2017, he took on Brock Lesnar where he dragged Lesnar to the limit. A lazy wrestler in Brock Lesnar had the best match in recent years. While the hardcore fans want AJ Styles to main event WrestleMania for once, The Undertaker will have a farewell to remember as well. Number 5. Perfect time to book this never-seen-before match. Sorry if I didn't follow your opinion, which may not be similar to mine. But this is the best time to book a feud between AJ Styles and The Undertaker. Reason? The creatives haven't shown us a proper momentum of these legends heading into the road to WrestleMania. WWE gave us a jaw-dropping shock when a 371 days WWE World Championship reign ended in a chaotic fashion as Daniel Bryan turned heel and won the title with a low blow followed by a running knee. It is clear that face AJ and heel Bryan will feud till Royal Rumble 2019 with AJ invoking his rematch clause at TLC. However, it is less likely that AJ Styles would win back the title or win the Royal Rumble perhaps. On the other hand, The Undertaker last appeared in Saudi Arabia at Crown Jewel PPV where the WWE teased a rematch between Taker and Shawn Michaels. However, with Shawn clarifying he won't wrestle again, this match will probably not take place. With an interference by The Undertaker either into the title match or a challenge laid out before the Dream match, the moment it happens, it would blow the roof off the stadium with these two having a stare down.